Hi everybody, my name is Sarah and I am making a resolution for 2017 to stop buying new clothes. This is the first time I've ever made a New Year's resolution. I usually think they're kind of weird and no one sticks to them, but I am pretty determined to stick to this one. So today I was having coffee and I decided to go shopping because I was bored. And that's what most people do when they're bored. So I was just looking through the shops at clothes and handbags, and I didn't need anything. And I was just looking because it's fun. And when I got home, I read a really interesting article about a woman who stopped buying new clothes for a year. And she saved a whole bunch of money and she found it really fulfilling and it changed her ideals, etc. Everything like that. So I thought about it and I thought, I've watched those documentaries about fast fashion and I've seen things about minimalism and always makes people happier. And the fast fashion industry is just really, really bad. And it's kind of one of those things that you know it's really terrible, but you put it off in the back of your head and you're like, oh, it's not so bad. Don't think about it when you're like buying this dress from H&M or something like that. You're just kind of like, no, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Just don't think about it. But yeah, we should think about it. So anyway, I decided that this year I'm going to try and not buy any new clothes, which is totally achievable because I love thrifting, but I buy way too many thrifting clothes anyway. I just buy way too many clothes and handbags and bags and accessories and makeup and random stuff. Or it's just like you're bored, you're going through the store and you just see something and you're like, yeah, that will make my life better. That will make me like really happy when I buy it and go home, and I've got nowhere to put it, but I'll have it. So anyway, 2017, not buying anything new. Okay, so let's look at what I already have in my closet. So, doesn't look too bad. It's not too full. Just got a few shirts, like a couple of dresses, a couple of hoodies, and that's about it. But kind of like everyone, I have these giant piles of clothes that I put away in rubbish bags and think I'll do something with them, or I'll wear them next season, or they were gifts, or they're work clothes, or they're something. So yeah, good, bad. And currently my cats are looking at the pile and judging me. They're just like, that's not okay, Sarah. That's way too many clothes. You own so many clothes. So I have way too many clothes already as it is. So I live in Japan. I've lived here for almost a year. And all of the clothes I have, I either brought over from Australia, or I bought while I was here, or they were just random things given to me by friends when they left, or it was left at their house and they're like, have this, and I'm like, of course, I love it. So I have a lot of stuff here already to work with. I think it's gonna be easy and achievable. I don't follow a lot of like fast fashion trends. Like, I don't wear chokers. I don't wear that like high neckline dress kind of thing that looks like a swimsuit. Like, I don't wear those things. They don't appeal to me. This jumper I'm currently wearing is like 20 years old. It's either my mom or my dad's. I found it in a garbage bag in their garage and was just like, yeah, I love this, I'll take this. So yeah, I don't really care about what is like super fashionable at the moment, so that's gonna be easy, thank goodness. Although I'm like super drawn to like bright colors and patterns. If I see something at like H&M that's like super bright and full of patterns, I'm like, oh my god, I have to have it. I can't stop thinking about it. But yeah, it should be pretty easy. I already know how to sew. I have a sewing machine, I have a serger. I've got to learn how to use the serger, but yeah, I know how to sew. I've got heaps of clothes that are like sewing projects that I've like put away, and I'm gonna get to, yeah, one day. So I'm gonna get onto those sewing projects. Like it'll just be like there's a hole in something, or like I need to take a pair of pants up or just alter it a little bit because it doesn't quite fit properly. So I can do that. If I want if I want different clothes, I can do that. I can go thrifting. There are lots of thrift stores here in Japan. I can't read Japanese. I can't speak Japanese, only a tiny bit. So usually I'm kind of like riding my bike somewhere and I'll see a store that sells lots of random stuff, and you can kind of tell when it's secondhand. So I usually just find lots of random secondhand places, and they sell the coolest and craziest clothes. And I'm not the average size of a Japanese person, so I can't exactly buy stacks of thrifted clothes. I can't go into a store and just find like 1,000 things I love, because there's usually like this tiny section of clothes that will fit me, and I'm like, oh, I kind of love that, or that will do the job well enough. So I don't think I can go to thrift stores and buy too much, not necessarily. And I'm gonna try and reduce what I have. You know, I have so many garbage bags full of clothes that need to have something done with them, whether I need to sell them on eBay or donate them or just alter them a little bit, or they're clothes for a special occasion or work or things like that. I just need to kind of reduce the number, and it's really scary to me that I've managed to accumulate that many clothes over basically a year. It's a lot, and I didn't think I shopped that much, or that I just took on that much, or that I brought that much from Australia. I know a lot of it's Australian stuff that I've just brought over with me, and I've been like, yeah, I totally need that over there. Like, and I still have more clothes at Mum and Dad's in Australia in the cupboard that I absolutely need for no reason. So I'm definitely gonna cut back on everything and just try and like send it on its way or repurpose it. And I think it's gonna be really good. It's gonna allow me to think about what I need or what I want. Because a lot of times you go to the store and you're like, oh my god, I need that. But it's like, no, I don't need another handbag. Like, I've already got enough for whatever purpose. So I think it's gonna make me stop and think, do I actually need that? And if I actually need it, can I make it out of what I've got? Can I buy fabric? Can I find it at one of the thrift stores? Can I do all of these things before buying it new? Because fast fashion isn't good for the workers or the environment, or even just us. Fast fashion, it's fast. It doesn't last long. It gets all those like little pilly bits on it, and sometimes it gets holes in it, and if it's that weird polyester, it kind of sticks to you when you wear it. Like if it's a dress, it'll kind of stick to you. So I'm gonna change. For 2017, it's gonna be different.